Hey everybody, it's Melina. How y'all doing today? I know I said it's a coffee chat, but for me, it's a bubbly chat, or Buble, as Michael Bublé likes to call it. Hope y'all are doing well. I'm excited. I haven't been live in here at all this month, I don't think. Maybe that's a lie. That might be a lie, but I'm here now and I'm excited to be hanging out with you guys for a little bit. Hey, so it's Saturday, May 15th. Yay. I can't believe it's the middle of May. Yesterday I looked at the calendar and realized my birthday's in 3 weeks. So trying to figure out what to do for the big 3-7. Can y'all believe it? Can y'all believe that this youthful babe is turning 37? Because I don't believe it. I don't look in the mirror and see a girl over 29. But, you know, I might be biased. I'm probably biased. I'm very biased. I've got something extra special to share with you. I said I'd give you guys a peek behind the scenes of my business, and I never talked to y'all about this particular topic. And so I just wanted to share. I'm trying to be better at just sharing. The thing I never talk about is money. And I've always felt really, really funny about talking about the money that I make in my business because I feel like many of us many of us are brought up to think of money as a taboo topic. And then many of us are brought up not having conversations about money with our families. And so then we grow up into adults who don't know how to manage money. And that was me. I became an adult who had no concept of how to have good credit, of how to manage money. And just candidly, when Jason and I got married, he didn't even want to have a bank account with me because he couldn't trust me that I could be financially responsible. And I get it. I get it. But I learned to be financially responsible, and it took some trial and error. And, you know, there were times when we had our 2 separate bank accounts and had our own responsibilities for bills, that my bills that I was in charge of got paid late. I definitely used some of my personal funds to finance my Mary Kay business. Like, yeah, I did all the things. Got into credit card debt. So yeah, had a little hole to dig myself out of. But now I'm in a much different place financially. I don't my grandma used to call it robbing Peter to pay Paul. I don't do that anymore. And I just wanted to just share with you guys the last 4 months and what my business looked like and what my commissions looked like. And I just kind of wanted to show people what's really possible in business. This is January 2020. And I don't calculate like the amount of hours that I work or my hourly rate. I didn't do any of that because in a business like this, especially me having a full-time job, I am doing a lot of my business in the nooks and crannies of life. And so it might literally be, on my lunch break, responding to a customer about, getting an order placed for them. And like, I'm not punching a clock or anything. But what I can tell you is I will be very honest. I do something for my business every single day, 7 days a week. And I was just having a conversation with a team member and I said, the thing I do tomorrow might just be thank you cards. And so that's not backbreaking. That's not, it's nothing like clocking in for an 8-hour shift, but it is time that is being spent for my business. But I am fortunate that a lot of the time that I spend on my business, I'm also, watching Game of Thrones with Jason or hanging out with Ava. And so I mix business and pleasure a little bit to make sure that I do get all the things done that I want to get done. But, the reality is I have a day job. And so my business time is nights and weekends a lot of the time, or it's early mornings. So this is January. I had 0 parties in January. Just keeping it real. But my personal sales were $1,516.43. And that helped me earn a 5% bonus on my sales. So that brought my my sales profit to $454.92. So what's really exciting for me there is that it's more than enough to make my car payment. And that's a commitment that I have made to myself and to my husband for my business. So my business pays my car payment. My team commissions were $622.59. And our total team sales were $21,253.64. And so just to explain to y'all how our commissions work, any team member that I personally sponsor on my team, I get a higher commission rate than the folks that fall in on the lower levels 2 and on. So it while team sales were really awesome that month, more of the team sales came from those lower levels. It happens sometimes. So now let's move over to February. Now, February was, as you can see in the top left corner, a really big month for me. That was my big Aruba push. And my sales for the month were $7,362.76. And you may be looking at the total profit saying, that's not great. Well, I wanted to be very honest with you about my commission for that month. I offered deals and discounts to customers for their loyalty and for helping me hit that goal. And so my profit on my actual sales was not fabulous. It was more than enough to make my car payment. But what did get exciting is that I was able to earn a 10% bonus on those sales. So when you do add the 10% bonus plus the commission that I made after discounts I gave away, I still had $1,104.29 in profit for the month. Now, our team sales were $33,055.40, and you'll see my commission went up about $150 from January. So it's going to get even more exciting. Are you guys ready? It's starting to get really exciting. So in March, I had 2 parties. My personal sales were $1,580 and a penny. And I did earn that 5% bonus on my sales volume. So my total profit in terms of sales was $474.04. But let's talk about team commissions and team sales. Our team sales were $45,637.89. And my team commission was $1,427.61. So what a big jump, about double from February. But if you'll notice, February's sales were 33. March's sales were 45. So we didn't have to double our team sales for me to be able to double my commissions. It's just the way it worked out in terms of the different levels. So more of my personal team members were reaching higher sales. So really exciting. April was our really big push for our team promotion. And so we ended the month with $40,386.97. No, $40,386.97 in team sales. And that left me, my team commissions were $1,795.70. My personal sales were lower than the previous months. And that is on purpose. And I'll explain why. So I sold more than $912.64, but I helped some of my team members. You guys may remember, I helped some of my team members get active or hit their personal sales goals in partnership, like in conjunction with this whole promotion that we were doing. And so I sold more than that, but I just gave you the number of what's on record with Pink Zebra for my personal sales. And so I did get a 5% bonus because it was over $900. My sales profit was $273.81. When you combine it with the team commissions, I made over $2,000 in my business last month, which is really just exciting. You guys can see, we can go back. Let's see if we can go back to January. So January, I didn't do all the math, but over $1,000 is my total commissions for that month. February, we're looking at more like about 1,800, almost 1,900, and then skip to March, about 1,900, and then, like I said, over $2,000 in April. And so I just wanted to share that with you. And now I have to do an income disclosure statement. I just have to let you know that, in direct sales, results like that are not necessarily typical in a business like this. When you're paid on commission for sales and commissions for team members, it's very different from punching a clock and collecting a paycheck. And so you're going to get out of it what you put into it. But I just, like I said, wanted to share what's possible in a business like this, because I know I have other direct sales friends in here who already know this information, but I know there are many of you who maybe have never been in direct sales, and maybe you've wondered, how much money does Melina make? And normally I would feel very icky about sharing that, but I want to be honest, because people don't necessarily look at direct sales as like a viable business. Like, I consider myself to be a business owner, but there are people out there who would say that I'm not a business owner, that I don't have a brick and mortar store. I don't create my own product. I'm, just a salesperson, but I disagree with them. And I've had to learn a lot along the way to get to the place where I am. And, I've been speaking more about retiring from my corporate job. And now I'm actually, I put it down on paper, y'all. I'm able to see like what my income is, and it's only going to grow from here. And so that's just really, it's exciting for me. And so I hope that it's exciting you as well, just in case you've been thinking about a way to make extra money. At the end of the day, I sell something that smells good and it's fun, and it's a simple business. It's not easy, but it's a very simple business. And those are the fruits of my labor. Being able to pay my car payment, getting to a place where I'm now planning to pay my car off and then start helping with our mortgage. It's a big deal, y'all. So I hope that this was helpful. If you have questions, please feel free to put them, in the comments, or reach out to me personally. I'm more than happy to answer more or have conversations, talk money with you. It's not weird. We don't have to make it weird. We can talk money and it can be okay. But I appreciate you just hanging out and listening to this, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.